everyone, welcome to the Levittown Library's Family Food Fun. Today we have a fun treat to make. You guys should have picked up your bags by now, so let's see what we have in our bag and then see if you guys can guess what we're making, okay? So we have a bag of brownie bites, we have a bag of M&Ms, and we have some lollipops, okay? What do you think we could be making with that? Any guesses? It has to do with the summer, or at least it really has to do with any time of the year, but most people like to do it in the summer. And you do it outdoors. We are going to use only one of these, one of our brownie bites. We only need one. Okay. We're going to be making a barbecue. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is open up our brownie bites and our M&Ms, and we are going to leave our lollipops wrapped, okay, because we don't need them to be open. So this is a really simple, quick one, okay? So this is our actual barbecue, and these are going to be our legs of our barbecue, okay? So all we're going to do is stick them into the bottom. Don't push too far because then otherwise it's going to go right through our brownie bite. 1, 2, and one more. And if you guys want, you can open the lollipops. It's just easier if you don't, because then you'll be able to eat them later. Or if you open them, they might be a little sticky and not taste as yummy. There you go. You already got your barbecue standing up. But what's a barbecue without any food on it, right? You gotta have something on it. So let's have some fun and find some M&Ms that maybe we could put on there. Okay? What do you think? If we have a brown M&M, what would you guess it would be? A hamburger, right? Stick that on top. If you have some icing, you can use it to make it stay. If you have maybe like a red M&M, it could be your hamburger that you didn't finish cooking yet. You could stick that on there too. You can use your imagination and make them be whatever you want to be. Maybe it could be some vegetables on your barbecue or some other type of food. If you have something fun like maybe a jelly bean or Mike and Ike's, you can make it look like a hot dog is on top of your barbecue. Just use your imaginations, have some fun. Okay, guys? Hope you guys had as much fun as I did making this barbecue, because that was really easy and fun, and I think it's going to taste really good. So now I have a story for you guys, and it's called The Night Before the 4th of July. And we do a lot of barbecuing on the 4th of July, right? So I think that this story is perfect for our barbecue. It's written by Natasha Wing and read with permission of Grosset and Dunlap. 'Twas the night before July 4th, and all across the USA, Americans were gearing up for Independence Day. Mom tied up the bunting while I gave Dad a hand. We hung up the flag from our porch stand. That night we both slept, sprawled out in our beds, while visions of fireworks popped in our heads. The next morning we dressed up in red, white, and blue. I even wore stars, one on each shoe. We lined up on Main Street. Look, here come the parade floats. Hooray for the marching band and the 4-H Club goats. See them over there. I think they're eating the sign. The mayor tossed candy. I shouted, "Hear, hear!" And Uncle Sam walked on stilts, brought up the rear. Friends and family came over for a backyard barbecue. Dad fired up the grill as a storm started to brew. The goodies were set on the picnic table with care. "Get 'em while they're hot," hollered Dad, flipping burgers into the air. There's our burgers. But just when we sat down, it started to pour. "Grab the food," shouted Mom. And we raced through the door. In hot dogs and salads and blueberry pie and melon and corn, keep those potato chips dry. We gathered in the kitchen and spilled into the hall. "Squeeze in," said Mom. "There's room for us all." As we munched on our food, Grandma turned to Grandpop. There'll be no fireworks show if this rain doesn't stop. What? We all shouted. No rockets, red glare? 4th of July without fireworks? That's totally not fair. When what to our wondering eyes should appear, with the rain suddenly stopping, the sky was now clear. We piled in the car and drove to the park. We threw down a blanket as it began to grow dark. Dad lit the sparklers. We drew circles in the air. We snapped glow sticks on our wrists and glow halos in our hair. The first firework was launched high into the night. It bloomed like a flower, exploding with light. Whiz, crackle, boom! Woohoo! Cheered the crowd. But my brother covered his ears and whimpered, "That's too loud." The band played the national anthem, and Dad sang, "Oh, say, can you see?" That's when I covered my ears because he was way out of key. And now the grand finale. Wow, the best I'd seen yet. A sky filled with color, a show I'll never forget. When the last firework fizzled like fairy dust in the sky, we all cheered and shouted, "Happy 4th of July." The end. That was a silly one, right? But I think most people like to do their barbecues on the 4th of July just like that family did, right? Well, hopefully your barbecues came out good and you guys are going to get to eat those barbecues and enjoy those M&Ms. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Bye.